Are you tired of living in the same old city with the same old problems? Are you ready for a change of scenery? Well, you're not alone. According to recent statistics, more and more Americans are packing up and leaving their hometowns in search of greener pastures. And with the pandemic causing many to rethink their living situations, more people are now looking for places with more affordable costs of living, better access to healthcare, and more opportunities for remote work. But where should you go? Well, this video won't answer that question, but it will answer a better question. Where should I not go? We've compiled a list of the top 12 cities in America that everyone is fleeing, and we're going to tell you all about them and take a closer look at the reasons why people are fleeing. We'll be using criteria such as cost of living, access to healthcare, economic opportunity, and more to determine which cities make the final cut. And we'll also be discussing some of the lesser-known factors that are driving people away, such as bad schools, high taxes, and even bad weather. So sit back, relax, and get ready for the ultimate guide to the cities that everyone is leaving. Because let's face it, who wants to be stuck in a place where the only thing to do is watch the snowfall or avoid getting mugged on the streets? Coming in at number 12 on our list is the Motor City, Detroit. Once a bustling city known for its automobile industry, Detroit has fallen on hard times in recent years. High unemployment rates and crime rates have made it difficult for residents to find stable employment or feel safe in their own neighborhoods. According to recent statistics, Detroit's unemployment rate is one of the highest for any major metro. Additionally, the city also has a crime rate that is higher than the national average. Not the two stats you want to excel in, but the problems don't stop there. Detroit also has a serious lack of access to quality healthcare and education, which has contributed to its low life expectancy. For many years, Detroit ranks near the bottom among major US cities for overall health and well-being. Ranking 11th on our list is the Charm City, Baltimore. But be prepared to be disappointed. Baltimore may have a reputation as a historical and cultural hub, but the city is plagued by high crime rates. The city also has a low life expectancy, which can be attributed to the high rates of poverty and lack of access to quality healthcare. According to data from the Baltimore Police Department, Baltimore has one of the highest crime rates in the country, with a violent crime rate that is well above the national average. The city also has a staggeringly high poverty rate, which only compounds the city's problems. But the problems don't stop there. Baltimore also has a serious lack of access to quality healthcare and education, which has contributed to its low life expectancy. Coming in at number 10 on our list is the Queen City, Buffalo. Despite being home to some of the most beautiful natural landscapes in the country, Buffalo has struggled with high taxes, cold weather, and low economic opportunities. The lack of job opportunities has made it difficult for residents to make a living and enjoy the city's natural beauty. And don't forget, much of that natural beauty is covered in snow for much of the year. Buffalo has one of the highest property tax rates in the country, which can make it difficult for homeowners to afford to stay in the city. They have to pay for all those snow plows somehow, right? Coming in at number 9 on our list is the Golden Gate City, San Francisco. While San Francisco may be known for its world-class museums, iconic landmarks, and as the home of Silicon Valley, the city has become increasingly unaffordable for many residents. The high cost of living, low availability of affordable housing, and poor air quality are some of the reasons why people are leaving San Francisco. According to data from Zillow, San Francisco's housing market is one of the most expensive in the country. Rampant drug usage and homeless encampments have taken over much of the iconic city these past years. So you don't blame the many residents who have decided to trade overpriced million-dollar apartments with views of waste and needles for better pastures elsewhere. Coming in at number 8 on our list is Wichita, Kansas, a city that's known for its flat landscape, tornadoes, and people who are always happy to point out the good things about living where no one wants to visit you. But let's be real, the only thing more flat than the landscape is the job market, and the only thing more dangerous than the tornadoes is the boredom. Wichita is a city that's been struggling with high unemployment rates and a lack of economic opportunities. Many residents have been forced to leave the city in search of better job prospects and a higher standard of living. But let's be real, who needs a job when you have an endless expanse of wheat fields to look at? Coming in at number 7 on our list is the Windy City, Chicago, a city that's known for its deep dish pizza, Willis Tower, and people who tell you how much they love the cold weather. But let's be real, the only thing colder than the weather is the job market, and the only thing deeper than the dish is the budget deficit. According to data from the city's own police department, Chicago has one of the highest crime rates in the country, with a violent crime rate that is well above the national average. Chicago has also been facing a mass exodus of high earners and corporations, taking their tax dollars with them, which is putting a strain on the state budget and its ability to provide necessary services to its residents. It seems that those with the means to do so are voting with their feet and choosing to leave. Coming in at number 6 on our list is the City of Angels, Los Angeles. Despite its sunny weather, beautiful beaches, and thriving entertainment industry, Los Angeles has struggled with high crime rates, poor access to healthcare, and a high cost of living. The city's lack of affordable housing, high taxes, and traffic congestion are some of the reasons why many residents are leaving Los Angeles. According to data from the Los Angeles Police Department, the city has a crime rate that is higher than the national average, making it difficult for many residents to feel safe in their own neighborhoods. Additionally, the high cost of living, which includes high prices for groceries, transportation, and healthcare, can make it difficult for many residents to afford to live in the city. Coming in at number 5 on our list is Fresno, California, the city where the only thing to do is watch the cows graze, and the air is so clean, it's suffocating. Fresno may be a great place for agriculture, but it's not a great place for job seekers. The job market is competitive and the opportunities are limited. Plus, for those who can't stand the heat, Fresno may not be the best place for them. Fresno is a city that's been struggling with high unemployment rates and a lack of economic opportunities. Many residents have been forced to leave the city in search of better job prospects and a higher standard of living. But let's be real, who needs a job when you've got endless fruit orchards to pick from? At number 4, we have Oakland, California, a city that's known for its beautiful bay views, diverse neighborhoods, and people who are always happy to tell you how much they love the quirky urban feel. The only thing more quirky than the urban feel is the crime rate. Oakland is a city that's been struggling with high crime rates and a lack of safety. But what's a little danger when you've got some killer street art and a diverse food scene? To add insult to injury, the city also has a relatively high cost of living, as it is in the Bay Area of Northern California. But don't worry, for that high cost of living, you can also get high crime rates, low-performing schools, and consistently high levels of air pollution. It's not a great place to raise a family or have a good quality of life. And let's not forget the numerous reports of police misconduct and its high homeless population. Oakland is a city that leaves much to be desired. Coming in at number 3 on our list is the Gateway City, St. Louis, Missouri, the city where the Gateway Arch is the only thing taller than the crime rate and the barbecue is so good you'll forget all your problems. A city that's known for its poverty-stricken neighborhoods, failing schools, and high crime rate, St. Louis has been struggling with high unemployment rates, poor education, and a lack of economic opportunities. The city has a population that's been declining for decades, and for good reason. Its high crime rates and lack of safety are a major concern for many residents, causing them to leave in search of better prospects and a higher standard of living. Despite its struggles, St. Louis does have a relatively low cost of living, but it's not a great place to raise a family. Coming in at number 2 on our list is the home of the blues, Memphis, the city where the crime rate will have you singing the blues. Known for its rich cultural heritage, music scene, and delicious barbecue, Memphis has struggled with high crime rates, poor access to healthcare, and a high cost of living. The city's lack of affordable housing, high taxes, and traffic congestion are some of the reasons why many residents are leaving Memphis. Memphis has an alarming rate of crime, making it one of the most dangerous cities in America. The city also boasts having some of the best barbecue restaurants in the country. But let's be real, who needs delicious food when you're living in fear for your life? Coming in at number 1 on our list is the Big Easy, New Orleans, the city where calling the police is a luxury and weathering a hurricane is a norm. Known for its high crime rates, poor access to healthcare, and a high cost of living, it's no surprise that residents are leaving in droves. The city has never fully recovered from the devastation of Hurricane Katrina, and with the ever-present danger of hurricanes and the city's lack of proper infrastructure, it's a risky place to call home. The high cost of living, lack of affordable housing, and high crime rates are just the tip of the iceberg. But the real kicker is the city's high crime rate, with the police department consistently ranking as one of the most corrupt in the country. And if you thought the crime rate was bad, the healthcare system is even worse, with many residents having to travel long distances to access the care they need. If you're looking for a safe and affordable place to call home, New Orleans is not the place. It's a city that's plagued with problems and one that's best avoided. So if you're looking for a city where crime rates will make you want to call the police, and the police will make you want to call a lawyer, and where weathering a hurricane is just a part of daily life, New Orleans is the place for you. And there you have it, the top 12 cities in America that everyone is fleeing. We hope this video has been informative. and helped you to make an informed decision about where you want to live by warning you against where not to live. And let's face it, who wants to live in a city where you're constantly looking over your shoulder or scrambling for higher ground?